Hello friends, I know that I haven't made a video in a very long time, and so I guess I'm partially just making this video to inform you that I am alive, and well. There's been a lot of stuff going on in my life lately, so I haven't been very active on YouTube or any social media for that matter, because as I mentioned in a previous video, my long-term girlfriend slash life partner and I broke up a few months ago, and we were planning on living together even though we were broken up, but then obviously life is harder than that. So we wound up both like moving out into our own places, and I managed to get an apartment with my friend who was looking for a roommate. So I'm living in a really good location in the downtown right now, and Carmen is living like a 8-minute walk away from me, just like a block up, so that's good. So I still get to like see her and stuff, but that's pretty much like what I've been doing and why I haven't been making videos at all. I am planning on like getting back into making videos. I know I say that every video that I make, that there have been like topics that I've been meaning to talk about, make videos about, but I feel like there's so much going on in my life that I constantly just have to like catch people up on that. But I am going to be making content. Right now, my main focus is one of my partners and I are working on a graphic novel together right now, and I'm working on the concept art for that. So that's just kind of like the main like creative project that I'm working on right now, and so kind of trying to balance, like, I don't know, my life's in a weird place right now because I'm probably not going to be continuing going to school next year. I'm unemployed right now. I just moved into a new place. I'm in like 3 new relationships, and I'm just kind of trying to find a balance there between like my relationships and obligations and things that I want to do, like make YouTube videos and art and write comic books and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of in this weird like limbo period in my life of like figuring out what I'm doing and what my priorities are. So I guess this is just going to be like a life update video and some other things. One thing that I did want to mention related to my top surgery is that I'm getting my assessment next week, like a week from today. And so that's when I'm actually going to go to the surgeons, and he's going to look at my chest and be like, this is what we're going to do, here is your surgery date. And so that's happening next week, and I'm really excited. However, I've been talking about this on my blog. Basically, what is happening is that CAMH or OHIP recently started working with Dr. McLean in Mississauga, which is really good because Dr. McLean, in my opinion, has better results and is a lot like closer to where I live than Dr. Broussard in Montreal. And Dr. Broussard like doesn't have like super great results for the type of surgery that I want from what I've seen. And so I had the option of going to either of those surgeons. The issue being is that if I went to Dr. McLean, I would have to pay about $2,000 extra because basically OHIP only pays a fixed amount, and the reason why Dr. McLean wasn't working with OHIP for a long time was because he wanted more money than that, because capitalism. And so basically OHIP pays Dr. McLean like the fixed amount, and then Dr. McLean like charges however much it is on top of that. The estimate that I received was $2,000, and so I was considering going to Montreal, but after like talking about it with my family and putting a lot of thought into it, like it is like my chest, and for the amount of like time off work and travel time and like lodging and everything that it would take for my family, that, and like if I'm going to Montreal, then like both of my parents would have to come with me so that they can help with the recovery process, versus if I did it in Mississauga, then only one of my parents would have to come with me so they wouldn't have to take as much time off work. So the amount of hassle that would be involved in me going to Montreal for surgery to get results that probably wouldn't be as good anyway is really just not worth it. So I have decided that I'm going to be working with Dr. McLean. But the problem is with that is that I don't have any money. I'm living on disability because of my chronic pain, and I'm unemployed, and my family doesn't really have any money to help me out with it either, and I'm in a fuckload of student debt. And so basically like me but like the thing is that like because of my like chronic pain and stuff like that, like me getting this surgery is kind of a medical priority, because like my my physiotherapist has like agreed that me getting top surgery is kind of like a medical necessity when it comes to like dealing with my pain, because basically like I can't wear a binder because of my shoulder issues, and because I can't wear a binder, I just wind up like having terrible posture and slouching all the time, and that really like exacerbates the problems with my back and shoulder and chest. And so like I can't really focus on doing physiotherapy or like recovering from pain until I'm able to like maintain proper posture, and I can't really do that until I get top surgery. So I really have to get top surgery, and that's kind of like why I'm pretty sure like KMH was willing to like get my process through like over with so quickly, because I only actually had to go in for one assessment appointment, and I just like explained that whole thing to them, and then they were like, okay, yeah, you need top surgery, here you go. But yeah, so I need to get top surgery, and I can't afford to get top surgery, and I'm crowdfunding it, and so that's why I'm mentioning it in this video. I have a crowdfund on UCaring that I will link to in the description. You are not pressured to donate anything. I'm obviously not expecting anything from anyone. I'm not judging anyone, obviously, who doesn't have you know, the financial resources to do that, or just doesn't want to. That's fine too. But like if you do have any money and you like the content that I create in my disjointed internet presence, and would like to help me not be in pain and experiencing gender dysphoria all the time, then maybe you could throw a couple bucks in my thing if you want to, and that would be nice. And if you want to, but you can't, then that is also nice, and I appreciate the thought anyway. But yeah, I will link to that in the description. So that's the top surgery thing. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much just been my move, in a bunch of new relationships, trying to figure out how to do art stuff on top of being busy all the time. Like, literally, this is like what my schedule is looking like now. I have not had a day to myself in about a week and a half, because I've just like constantly been at other people's houses or having other people over at my house. I've like had like 2 nights this week where there wasn't someone sleeping over, and I mean, like, I love like all the people that I'm seeing right now, and it's great, but I'm also just very tired. And so poly is poly is a new thing for me, and I'm just kind of trying to work that out. But it's been good. It's been really good. And yeah, I feel like I have more stuff to say, but I feel like everything that I have to say kind of requires its own YouTube video. So, I don't know how much more I have to say in this video, but I will be posting more videos soon, I do promise that. Thank you for, you know, continuing to watch my videos and participate in my web content and stuff like that, even though I haven't been super active lately, and I really appreciate you all, and I will have more stuff for you soon. Yeah. Peace out.